It's the dog days of summer, and with the upcoming NHL season slated to begin on October 12th, 2021, we are rapidly approaching the return of NHL hockey. Well, hopefully. Nothing is promised in 2021, and if I'm going to sit here and make jokes about Rudy Gobert licking microphones every time I do a 2K list, I should at least acknowledge that Brad Marchand has licked actual humans on the ice as a defensive technique. We have video evidence of this. So, I mean, all bets are off here. But hockey is hopefully returning soon. You wouldn't know it from EA Sports, though, as fans have been patiently awaiting the release of anything pertaining to EA Sports NHL 22. Well, rejoice and praise the gods, Mario and Wayne. August 19th, 2021 was the day we finally got the official NHL 22 reveal trailer. And as is the case with the vast majority of these first look trailers, the main takeaway is that they didn't tell us much. As reveal trailers go, it was typical. There were some slick visuals, some weird angles of some cool deeks, and very little in terms of substantial information. A first look trailer is there to show off the graphics, tease you with some promise of some kind of new experience, and get out in about 2 minutes without ever telling you anything. But we wouldn't be Operation Sports if we didn't do the odd deep dive, so we have perused this trailer, watched it over and over again, and we think we've caught a few notable things from this video, other than Austin Matthews' mustache, which even as a Habs fan I can admit is a work of art. It just fits him, you know? It really ties his whole face together. We are Operation Sports, I'm Matt Ederer, and here's everything we know about NHL 22 so far. So I'm just going to list these off here, starting with release date. NHL 22 will release to the public on October 15th, 2021. Players who pre-order the X Factor edition will be given 3 days of early access and be able to play the game on October 12th, 2021, the first day of the NHL season. This is a month later than the typical NHL series release, which used to come in mid-September. However, the last 2 games now have released in October, and it seems as though the October release date, possibly on the first day of the NHL regular season or soon thereafter, will be the standard going forward. Systems. We can now confirm that this game is releasing on current gen and last gen systems, but not on PC or Switch. So PS4, PS5, Xbox One, X or S players will get to enjoy this year's brand of NHL hijinks. Yet another tough beat for the PC gamer. Cover athlete. Hey Leaf fans, remember how much you liked Austin Matthews last year? Oh, remember how excited you were for that Canadian division? Yeah, I remember the Canadian division. Well, for some reason, Austin Matthews is the cover athlete, yet again, for NHL 22. I think it's definitely time for some new blood on the cover, but Austin Matthews is at least a young player who is extremely popular. Inarguably, he's an incredible young talent. Those Maple Leafs jerseys are some of the prettiest in sports. It makes all the sense in the world to run it back with number 34. I just wish we can get maybe even a Pasternak or an Artemi Panarin on the cover one of these years. Cross-platform play. Nope, not this year. Consoles can only play other players who are on the same console. There will be no cross-platform or cross-generation multiplayer. Frostbite Engine confirmed. The Frostbite Engine, which has powered the other EA Sports games for a few years now, will finally make its way to the NHL series. This has the potential to go either way. A new engine will definitely help freshen up a game that has largely been the same bare bones, the same skeleton since NHL 07, right? However, with the new technology usually comes a learning curve and an adjustment period, so it might not be smooth sailing right away for this here Frostbite Engine. Madden X Factors. So the X Factor system, which was introduced in the most recent Madden game, appears to be getting a big push here in NHL 21. In a nutshell, these are basically boosts that star players get. Certain players have superstar abilities, which are perks that will boost, passing, stick handling, defense. They will allow players to shoot better through screens, maybe even skate faster, who knows. Various perks like that. So many players will have multiple different superstar abilities, and presumably created players and Be A Pro players will be able to mix and match these superstar abilities. On top of that, certain super duper megastar players will be granted zone abilities. To quote NHL 22 producer Clement Kwong, quote, elite players who possess game-changing talent and single-handedly use that to impact the outcome of the game are assigned zone abilities. This is what defines the player and what the player is known for, end quote. So if this works the same way as Madden, and judging by what we have here, it seems that superstar players will have goals to hit during the course of a game, and if they reach these benchmarks, they will unlock their zone X-Factor ability, which will give them something like a power shot, or the ability to make a spectacular Dominic Hasek-style cartwheel save, or throw out an unblockable saucer pass, or things of that nature. I'm thinking like you score 2 goals with Austin Matthews, and you then unlock his Shock and Awe perk, which gives you exceptional shot power and accuracy out of a deke to try to get that hat trick. In Be A Pro, players will earn X-Factor abilities throughout their careers. In Ultimate Team, certain cards will have upgrade slots, so you can customize a player's ability to your liking. I assume this means I'll be able to add the Power Deke thing to Zdeno Chara, which I am here for. There has also been talk of adding multiple season storylines to Be A Pro mode. So rather than just having a fun experience in your rookie season and then nothing else happening for the duration of your NHL career, there are apparently now branching stories and longer stories, and Be A Pro will hopefully become a more engaging experience. New broadcast presentation. Finally, according to GameInformer.com, which was snuck in at a pretty informative article from that website at the bottom here, EA Sports has said that they will bring back a revamped broadcast presentation to NHL 22, which is a welcome change for people who are sick of the same old graphics and the same old presentation. I, for one, am very glad that James Cybulski toned it down a lot for NHL 21 versus his insane ramped-up performance in NHL 20, and I hope that he continues to chill out as the years go on. You're a hockey announcer, James Cybulski, not Vince McMahon calling a fight between 2 monster trucks in a steel cage. So that's about it. We do have a good amount of information about the NHL 22 game, although you kind of have to do a little bit of digging to find it. How do you feel about NHL 22? Are you satisfied? Do you think we have enough information yet? Are you excited? Are you cautiously optimistic? Are you bitterly negative? Please feel free to let us know in the comment section below, over at the Operation Sports forums, or on Twitter at Operation Sports. Be sure to check out the mothership, the main page, operationsports.com, for informative and entertaining articles every single day. Be sure to subscribe here and hit that bell for more in-depth coverage about all your favorite sports games. We are heading into fall, and it is sports game season. We got Brian Unique Mazik keeping us up on everything sports and gaming. We got Prince talking Madden, talking Esports Boxing Club, talking some other stuff as well. If you like me, my name is Matt Ederer. I mostly do top 5 videos about, random weird stuff, but hey, I like to mix in the odd reaction video here as well. If you like me and you want to hear more of me, you can do that over at BAM Sports and Entertainment or Sunday Night's Main Event Radio. Type BAM or SNME into any podcatcher you like. Host a couple podcasts there. Thank you for watching. Thanks for listening. Stay safe out there. Great stash, Austin.